God. Where is the kitchen? Assalamu alaikum. Every day before prayer, 5 times, we read the Quran. And right now we're on chapter 12, Joseph. We're reading about Yusuf. And he was just promoted, taken out of jail because he interpreted the king's dream. And thus did we give to Joseph power in the land. He had mastery in it wherever he liked. So now his brothers are getting ready to come. And we're going to see what happens. Oh, sit up. Don't knock the table. Don't knock the table because you make cameras. Chapter 12, Section 8. And Joseph's brethren came and went into him, and he knew them, while they recognized him not. And when he furnished them with their provision, he said, Bring to me a brother of yours from your father. See you not that I give full measure, and that I am the best of hosts? But if you bring him not to me, you shall have no measure of corn from me, nor shall you come near me. They said, We shall strive to make his father yield about him, and we are sure to do it. And he said to his servants, Put their money into their bags, that they may recognize it when they go back to their family, so that they may come back. So when they returned to their father, they said, O our father, the measure is withheld from us. So send with us our brother, that we may get the measure, and we will surely guard him. He said, Can I trust you with him, except as I trusted you with his brother before? So Allah is the best keeper, and he is the most merciful of those who show mercy. And when they opened their goods, they found their money returned to them. They said, O our father, what more can we desire? This is our property returned to us, and we shall bring corn for our family and guard our brother, and have in addition the measure of a camel load. This is an easy measure. He said, I will by no means send him with you, until you give me a firm covenant in Allah's name, that you will bring him back to me, unless you are completely surrounded. And when they gave him their covenant, he said, Allah is guardian over what we say. And he said, O my sons, enter not by one gate, but enter by different gates, and I can avail you not against Allah. Judgment is only Allah's. On him I rely, and on him let the reliant rely. And when they entered as their father had bidden them, it availed them not against Allah, but it was only a desire in the soul of Jacob, which he satisfied. And surely he was possessed of knowledge, because we had given him knowledge, but most people know not. Section 9. And when they went in to Joseph, he lodged his brother with himself, saying, I am thy brother, so grieve not at what they do. Then when he furnished them with their provision, someone placed the drinking cup in his brother's bag. Then a crier cried out, O caravan, you are surely thieves. They said, while they turned towards them, What is it that you miss? They said, We miss the king's drinking cup, and he who brings it shall have a camel load, and I am responsible for it. They said, By Allah, You know for certain that we have not come to make mischief in the land, and we are not thieves." They said, "But what is the penalty for this, if you are liars?" They said, "The penalty for this: the person in whose bag it is found, he himself is the penalty for it. Thus do we punish the wrongdoers." So he began with their sacks before the sack of his brother. Then he brought it forth from his brother's sack. Thus did we plan for the sake of Joseph. He could not take his brother under the king's law unless Allah pleased. We raise in degree whom we please, and above everyone possessed of knowledge is the all-knowing one. They said, "If he steal, a brother of his did steal before." But Joseph kept it secret in his soul, and disclosed it not to them. He said, "You are in an evil condition, and Allah knows best what you state." They said, "O chief, he has a father, a very old man. So take one of us in his place. Surely we see thee to be of the doers of good." He said, "Allah forbid that we should seize other than him with whom we found our property, for then surely we should be unjust." Sadaqallahul Aliyyul Azim. You may have noticed Hakim writing. He's keeping track of how many times we see Allah in the Holy Quran. We did our first names, Hakim, 98 times, and Latifah 6 times. Latif. So now we're doing our last name, Allah. And he has 1,400? 1,408. Assalamu alaikum.